Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we're going to do a reading for all signs. And I believe it's a no contact or no communication reading. The opening sentiments would be you and I were too young, and you were the best thing in my life. So it looks like we're dealing with somebody who has really been missing you and has kind of learned that whole adage that absence makes the heart grow fonder. So let's call in spirit a little bit of wind chime time. It was really little. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend or whatever day when you see this. We're going to continue. We're going to continue with the Meta Muse. I had to curl my hair twice today, you guys. I spent a lot of time doing yard work today, and it gave me a lot of joy to get stuff cleaned up, make the house look nice. But man, I didn't expect to get all like I wanted to take a nap, but I decided to come here instead. We have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. This is so funny. The last hashtag that I put on this reading was come back. And that's what this says. There's also for me a sense that this might be tied a little bit to some of the sentiment that was in the movie I watched last night, which was called Atonement with Keira Knightley. And it's a pretty sad movie, I'm not gonna lie, but one of the repeated phrases in that movie that Keira Knightley says is, come back to me. And I kept hearing that as I was getting started. So we do have somebody that wants to either see you come back after you've left, or they would like to come back. What? Well, welcome to the reading. We're not talking about cats, oddly enough. We've got Prince of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. And what I see in this is somebody was being a little stubborn. Somebody was maybe hesitant to change how they look at something, maybe even hesitant how they might be able to develop, a new approach to love or a new, more open way to connect with others. I get the sense that there was somebody who thought about making an offer or wanted to see where things could go, but didn't end up doing something. With the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, this could be a different energy or it could be the same person's energy. Take it how it resonates. But we've got somebody here who may have been a little bit hesitant to do something regarding a relationship they wanted to pursue because they needed to work on their financial situation or because they were making choices based on money over love, right? So this could have been somebody who knew that they had feelings but didn't feel like they could offer anything of substance, or thought that maybe there was a socioeconomic barrier or difference between the two of you, and one of you would have been pulling more of the weight in terms of finances. There may have been a concern that you were from different sides of the tracks, I guess would be one way to say that. We have Three of Cups and Princess of Pentacles. Definitely heavy earth energy here, you guys. So you may be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And if you are, I plan to upload those readings for those astrological signs tomorrow, and hopefully also the air signs as well. So we've got somebody here who I believe has been surrounded by people who may have been a little superficial, possibly people who were not really likely to take chances on people that were really different from them, right? It's also kind of giving me vibes of The Notebook, right? Because we had, um, what the hell is that dude's name? I can't remember that actor's name. This is so embarrassing. Well, he was like more blue collar, and then I think her name is Rachel McAdams. The like protagonist on the female side was from kind of like a richer family, right? And there was this sense that the masculine was left out in the cold because he wasn't rich enough. He didn't have the pedigree that her parents wanted for a partner. Good morning to you, Sharna. Of course, it's 4:21 for me. But if I could, I would definitely be eating breakfast right now. So that works for me too. I just bought some waffle crisp because I'm really immature and I can't wait to eat some. But I feel like there's a sense that this Five of Pentacles situation where there was a separation was not necessarily one that both parties in this love situation wanted. It might have been parents, family members, or friends of one or both of the individuals here that really thought there was too much of a mismatch or something inherently different about you two that would make it too difficult for you to be able to make this work. I feel like we have in this situation a feminine energy. Remember, that could be a man, a woman, a non binary person, just, go off the energy. Somebody here is seen as very kind and gentle, generous, beloved. Maybe has, the backing of a lot of people because they know that she would feed them if they didn't have food or give them a jacket if they were cold. Yes, Ryan Gosling. You're so good, Sharna. That's exactly what I was talking about. I don't know why I wanted to call him Ryan Reynolds. It's probably because the memory of Ryan Reynolds doing the little like Deadpool baby thing with like the little baby legs is like burned into my memory. Anyways, yeah, so I feel like there may have been something about this really kind energy that other people were judging her or this person, or there were people that felt they needed to protect this Queen of Cups energy from somebody that is stubborn, somebody that is maybe a little bit rough around the edges. Maybe I get kind of the sense that this other energy is like, direct communicator, no bullshit. Like, yeah, maybe I could be polite to you on a Sunday if I need to be, or if I just, meet your parents, I'll be kind. But I'm also not one to add frosting, right? Like, that's the kind of energy I get from this person. So it's like they balance each other out, right? She adds the frosting to the cake. But there's been a decision here where somebody has heard the call. I think this is likely the Prince of Pentacles, which could be a masculine energy, seeing things from a new perspective, looking at things as if they could have, come out better, or he could have said things better, or somebody needed to, kind of block out the opinions of others and just focus on, does this make me happy? Is this what's, best for me? We have the Princess of Wands and the Star. So I feel like the Star is a little bit more of hidden energy. It didn't really fall out, it just kind of popped out to say hello pretty quickly. So this is something that I would consider to be kind of a subtle detail. And I feel like what this is saying is we have a very fiery, passionate, it really does make me think of Rachel McAdams' character in The Notebook, somebody who lives life their own way, somebody who I think these tigers are communicating loves to be in the midst of something. Maybe this is somebody who considers themselves a city girl, like I need to live in the middle of everything. I want to be able to walk to my grocery store, walk to my, you know, coffee shop, whatever it is. I feel like this is somebody who is the life of the party. And I think this is this Queen of Cups energy. This person, I think, elicits a lot of emotion from the people around her. Like, if you're a close friend of this Princess of Wands, you really do care about this person. If you're an ex lover, you probably wish you could get her back, right? But there's something that surprised this Prince of Pentacles about this Princess of Wands in terms of either her star quality, the magnetism of her personality, or maybe just that positive energy that fills up a room. There's something about this very particular person for this masculine that is really hard to forget. It's like when you have the best burger of your life, and then the rest of your life, every other burger gets compared to that burger. So it's like somebody set a new standard for this masculine in terms of what beauty and elegance, wisdom, all of that could look like. I think this person has also helped this masculine deal with some of the more difficult elements of his personality. So if, for example, this person has unhealed trauma, maybe they've had really good conversations that have gotten this masculine to think about that a little bit more so. But this feminine energy, she could be a water sign, by the way, because we've had a lot of chalices, but we've also had fire energy and air. But I feel like this Queen of Cups and High Priestess energy is somebody that gets talked about, somebody who maybe doesn't have a lot of close friends, but people view as mysterious, right? Like, I feel like people would view this person as kind and generous, but not very quick to invite you into her inner circle. If you if you know what is actually going on in this person's life, that's how you know they trust you, right? I feel like this person, this feminine energy, is very likely someone who knows how to find grounding in nature or through exercise. So this could be somebody who's a really, really talented dancer or a very committed yoga instructor, or just does yoga every day. Or maybe somebody who, I don't know why I see somebody horseback riding. I think that was in The Notebook, wasn't it? Oh, I could see that for sure. And this Princess of Wands here, Sharna, that is clarifying the Queen of Cups, is absolutely that energy, right? That like fiery, passionate, like, I mean, the Notebook really does sum it up quite well, because I think Rachel McAdams had that like fiery personality, right? You might every once in a while be a little quick to anger, right? Like nobody puts baby in a corner kind of situation. But with the Six of Pentacles coming up, to clarify the Princess of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel like somebody who initially shut this down or didn't want to have this relationship happen is seeing now that there's an opportunity to balance the scales. Maybe that opportunities coming back around again, and this person is realizing that they've had a void in their life ever since they didn't pursue something with this person that they do really care about. There's a pretty good chance we're dealing with a Virgo or somebody who has Virgo in their chart with the Hermit as hidden energy here. But I also feel like there's a sense that perhaps this Queen of Cups energy, especially because she does give off like, I'm gonna do whatever I want. Like I light my own path, I'm not gonna like follow everyone else into the fire. Um, this is this is somebody who is not afraid to do things differently. And I feel like they may be inspiring others to choose to live a more authentic life. Oh, yeah, no, I love that movie. And I think it was a little bit ahead of its time in terms of like the subject matter. And then also just having, baby being that same kind of energy as Rachel McAdams, right? Like, I'm gonna do things my way. You might tell me that I can't do something because you think that I'm like too innocent or whatever, but like, sawed off. I'm gonna do my shit my way. Um, with the Prince of Wands, we have fast moving action. There's somebody here who is acting out of passion, and I think also a sense of kind of like possessiveness, but not in a scary way. Somebody who recognizes a part of themselves in somebody else and realizes that part of the reason they have felt a little bit off or like part of themselves is missing is because they met that other piece in somebody else and they felt this like energy or almost like a coziness around them, and it gave them the sense that they were home with this person. All right, we are going to continue with the Marigold Tarot. Oh, really? Okay. We have the Nine of Rings in the reverse and Two of Swords. Oh, also, Sharna, I should just say, if you do want a personal reading, there's an email address in the description box below. And I think also in my About Me section, but that's how you can figure out how to get a personal reading for me or from me. Nine of Rings in the reverse and Two of Swords in the upright. There's a sense here that somebody tried to kind of put this Queen of Cups in a negative light. It could be a jealous third party or, frenemy kind of energy that was commenting that this Queen of Cups was codependent or not able to take care of herself in some way. But with the Two of Swords, I really feel like whatever this gossip or attempt to kind of like shame this Queen of Cups was, it didn't land very well. I feel like there's something very natural and not boastful that comes across with this Queen of Cups energy, where she can pretty clearly assert herself in a way that makes it clear she's not the kind of person that needs to be taken care of, right? We have the King of Cups in the reverse, and we have Judgment again. So the King of Cups is in the reverse. This to me suggests that this masculine energy, because it is under the Prince of Pentacles, was likely struggling with the emotions he was feeling and not really sure what would be the right course of action. I feel like this is somebody who may have issues with communication skills or may have a propensity to kind of expect the worst, right? Well, yeah, I have feelings for her, but there's no way anything would work between us, so I might as well just keep it to myself, that kind of thing. But with Judgment, doesn't look like a very good situation, does it? We have what I'm seeing here is somebody self-sabotaging. Whoever made this call, whoever said, I don't think I should pursue this, or I'm going to remove myself from the situation, they've regretted it. Now we have the King of Rings, which is the King of Pentacles, by the way. Okay, sounds great, Sharna. And likewise, I'm lucky also. Yes, I hope so too. Well, this King of Rings is a good thing, right? So we've got, I think, another situation, or another card, I should say, indicating heavy pentacle energy. So Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And I feel like with this particular situation or this card, we've got, I don't know why I keep saying situation. We've got somebody who was influenced by their social circle, likely friends or possibly even siblings, especially because this looks like somebody like strangling themselves or somebody dealing with like somebody who looks a lot like them, right? So this could be like brothers. Somebody here convinced this Prince of Pentacles, now King of Rings, to not pursue something that mattered to them. And we've got a leveling up here, right? Because we've got Prince of Pentacles, Prince of Wands, and now we have King of Rings. So I feel like, especially because this is clarifying the High Priestess, there was something you said or just how you are that inspired this person to grow up. Now, I'm not going to say they're fully formed, but I think this masculine energy has been impressed by you, has been unable to find an energy like yours in somebody else, and realizes there's a healing effect on this person whenever they're around you that they can't really duplicate. So I think the Six of Pentacles is suggesting somebody knows that they need to come back and right the situation. Eight of Cups in the reverse, just like the very first card we pulled, indicating this person knows they left out of fear or they left too soon and they need to come back and probably apologize and tell you how they truly feel and let you know what they want. I think they want to build a future here. Well, I think they also probably want to get naked with you, but I think you already knew that. So we have the Four of Rings and the Ten of Cups. I just heard I would die for you. I think there's a chance you're dealing with somebody who has a really strong faith or a sense of spirituality that has really supported them throughout their life. And maybe it was a little bit difficult for them to kind of adjust their beliefs a little bit to accommodate for perhaps an unconventional pairing. Maybe you have a different religion, maybe you have a different cultural background, but I feel like, or the socioeconomic thing, right? There's some difference here that motivated this person to feel like the right thing to do was to let you go because they didn't know how this would work. You and I were too young was one of the first cards out. This person's learned lessons and they see you as the best thing that ever happened to them in their life. Ten of Cups. They know they need to step up, let you know how they feel, and then I think they want to work towards living together. All right, we're going to continue with the Morgan Greer. If this is resonating, go ahead and give me a like or a subscribe. We have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. I feel like in this instance, there's somebody here that has been betrayed or felt like the situation was set up to make this person fail. So this could be somebody who feels like they were lied to, somebody maybe tried to emotionally manipulate them to get them to separate from this person that they care about. There could have been some jealousy, maybe another person was trying to make a love offer to the same love interest. But with the Ten of Swords in the reverse, there's a sense that we've had the ability to process what happened and work on healing the situation so we're not walking around feeling like, the world's out to get us or having a chip on your shoulder. Somebody has worked on healing. We have the Queen of Rods, which would be the Queen of Wands, clarifying the Two of Swords. I feel like this feminine energy may end up having a choice between two love offers. The Queen of Wands is quite often the heartthrob or like the sex symbol of the kings and queens, right? The Queen of Wands is somebody who has accomplished a lot and has probably a little bit of sass, a little bit of mystery, and the ability to draw people in or draw opportunities in. So I feel like this is somebody who may not be interested or doing much to try to find a relationship, but they still have admirers. And I think there's at least two. You have the Page of Swords clarifying the the King of Cups in the reverse. This masculine energy has likely not been communicating, but I believe has been checking up on social media or possibly checking with friends that you have in common to see how this Queen of Wands is doing. I think it's also worth mentioning we have the Princess of Wands at the top here and a Queen of Rods or Queen of Wands down at the bottom. So there is a sense that there has been some sort of ascension or development here on the feminine side as well. We also have the Queen of Pentacles. If there had been a separation here between the two individuals, there may have been an opportunity for this feminine energy to focus on her finances or some sort of craft, some sort of skill. This could even indicate that the feminine energy has found a way to start her own business or do something that gives her more financial freedom. Either way, she's feeling like she's able to take care of herself. She doesn't need somebody else to do that for her. We have the Four of Pentacles. This is the second time this has come out for us today. And this is clarifying the King of Rings or King of Pentacles. It's worth mentioning, since we've got the King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles, this could likely be a divine pair or soulmates, however you want to look at it, especially because the Pentacles are the most stable of the royalty, right? If you're going to marry somebody, you probably want it to be somebody with the Queen of Pentacles or King of Pentacles energy, because that's somebody who's actually ready for a long-term relationship. The Four of Pentacles, however, is telling me that this King of Pentacles has something that he's been holding on to, or he may have been working to address his financial situation so that he could be more confident when he makes an offer. Ooh, I like to see that again. We have the star coming out again. So you may have Aquarius in your chart, but I think the more likely situation here is we have somebody who knows that they messed up. They want to come back. They want to reconcile and have a conversation that would offer an apology to heal the situation. There's something here about maybe you said something or one of your friends was speaking for you in a social situation where your name came up. But I feel like this person, the masculine energy, has been a little bit stuck in his head. Hey, Moon Goddess, I hope you're doing well. A little bit stuck in his head, worrying about how he handled the situation, regretting, maybe words that were spoken, actions that were not taken. And with the Page of Wands in the reverse, I get a sense that there's some sort of communication that is indicated to this masculine that they may have lost their chance with you. There could be somebody pursuing you. Maybe you were seen out and about or at like the movie theater and it got back to this guy. Or maybe they just know you're awesome and it's only a matter of time before somebody else is going to want to make you an offer. All right. Yeah. I think this person is aware that there's another person interested in you. This could be a friend of theirs or even a relative of theirs. There's somebody that your person knows also wants to make an offer to you, and you are going to have a choice. We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Rods. So this is these two are the same. So Knight of Rods, Prince of Wands, same thing. This is that fast moving energy that can be a little bit, heavy on the passion side and a little bit light on the morality or the dedication or consistency side. So this would be somebody who has maybe a little bit of an impulsive personality or impulsively decides to do something. So I do feel like this is less of a like full characteristic and more of like a reaction. I think this person heard something that concerned them and now they feel like if they don't move quickly, they're going to miss an opportunity here that won't come back again. This is somebody who has been making plans or been working really hard on their finances to make sure that they could make an offer they feel is worthy of this Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. But we do have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. This is clarifying the Three of Cups. So I feel like this could be the friend or third party that your person's aware of. Because look at this is how they're sitting. It's like they're looking at each other like, I know what you're doing. But we have, there's two people that are going to make an offer. One of them is going to be a little bit more passionate, and one of them is going to be more moody. The person who's moody or maybe more likely to see things in a negative light, maybe more likely to start an argument or kind of have like a negative spin on the situation. King of Swords in the reverse, a little bit more head over heart. They're going to be a little bit less likely to offer you the stable relationship you're looking for. I think it's more likely you're going to want to wait. It could literally be the second offer. Like you might have to decline somebody who is not quite there before you get the real offer. Yeah. Here's you, Queen of Cups. You know something won't work out. There's some offer here that may initially be like, oh, okay, well, like we can talk about it. Like, I'm not really sure. But with this Page of Cups coming out, I know that offer is going to smell like spoiled food to you. It's not the right offer. So you'll want to walk away from whatever doesn't meet your standards or doesn't feel quite right. Don't get caught up in a karmic cycle or a relationship just because you're trying to like be open-minded or have an open heart. You can still have boundaries, you can still have standards. If something doesn't feel right, that's just not for you, right? When you walk away from the things that don't serve you, the next card is the Nine of Cups. The next card is wish fulfillment. That's when you find what you're actually looking for. All right, we're going to we're going to continue with the Everyday Tarot, get a little bit more clarification here for you. All right, so there's 11 of you watching right now. I want to know, what was the best thing you ate this week? I know not all of you had Thanksgiving, but I'm curious. All right, we have Two of Cups in the reverse with the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody here is going to try to mess with the outcomes here, or try to deal with their jealousy by making an offer first. And this is not a good offer. This is somebody who I think has the hots for you, knows that they haven't put in the work, but they want to pretend that they have and see if they can get a weekend or a week of fun with you. They may even want to kind of spoil it so that you can't be with somebody that they would have to maybe, sit there and watch you be together, right? Like if you're interested in this person's best friend, they might want to mess that up for the two of you, even if they can't be with you like long, right? All right, Bob, no fun. I hope you had a lovely Thanksgiving, Bob. All right, we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. On the other side of the equation, the other option you're going to have is somebody who has actually put in the work, actually done the healing, and is ready to move towards their wish fulfillment. They're ready for that serious relationship, something that offers stability. They're not afraid of the work, right? They would do right by you. A salad? Well, I gotta say, Sharna, salads, they might get a bad reputation, but salads can be really, really tasty. I think my favorite would be like the kind that try to do like the tortilla, like Southwestern vibe, where they have like little strips of tortilla, maybe like some blackened chicken, and obviously like something with some spice. Or buffalo chicken salad. Oh, chocolate, eh? All right, we have Judgment and Knight of Wands. All right. Do you guys see what I see with those two cards? We've got somebody riding in hot, Knight of Wands. And then we've got protection, like, oh, no, you don't. This is not for you, and you know it's not for you. I don't care how hot you are for teacher. This is not going to happen for you. So I do feel like there's some level of protection here. Either you're going to have increased intuition, you're going to see it coming from a mile away. Like, yeah, I knew you had a crush on me, but like, here's the thing, I'm into this person. So like, sorry. And this person, I think, pretty quickly after maybe expressing an interest in you, knows, with the Devil in the reverse here, that you can't really be fooled with this kind of thing. If you already have a real connection, you're not going to waste time getting drawn into some dalliance or tryst just for funsies, right? Especially not if this is somebody who has social ties to the person that you really are interested in. Giddy up. Oh, I don't have to look for the badass barbecue. It is everywhere down here. And sweet tea, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to learn how to like sweet tea. The good news is down here they have Dr. Pepper at restaurants way more frequently than they did in Minnesota, so winning. We have Four of Cups in the reverse. Just like me, this person's choosing happiness. I'm going to take a sip of my Dr. Pepper, in fact. All right. Tell me about this Prince of Wands. This Prince of Wands is somebody who is looking to come back out from the cold. So there is absolutely a separation here. It doesn't have to be completely no contact. It might be low contact, but it seems like there's a need to have a conversation here. And this person would like to do so pretty soon. Maybe they're like, let's get through, some of the stuff I need to arrange or plan for. And then as soon as I can, I'm coming in. Because this person is struggling. They're really worried. They may already know that somebody else is interested and wanting to make an offer. They may have had an argument with this person about you. Yeah. They already had some not nice words, I believe. So there may have been something here that was brought to the attention of the person you are actually interested out of these two. And what happened is the intention behind the other person was revealed to your person. And I think they're either not talking or not very happy with each other right now. I think this Justice and Page of Cups pair is coming out for a couple of reasons. We've got a need to balance the situation. There's unfinished business here. There's somebody who feels that their love has never been fully expressed here. They want to come through with an apology. They want to make things right. But I also feel like there's somebody here who's saying, if you want our friendship to be okay after you went and tried to shoot your shot with the person that I've had a crush on or that I actually am in love with, then you better apologize to me. I'm going to take my big old sword of justice here and chop your head off. Which is a nice way of saying I'm going to not be your friend anymore. Or not nice way of saying it, I guess. All right. We're going to get just a little bit of additional information from the mini Rider-Waite, and then we'll call it a day. We have the Fool in the reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. There's somebody here who has gone against their better judgment, done something foolish, and they're getting bad karma for it. I feel like this is that friend that wanted to swoop in. Yep, absolutely. Look at that. Somebody who is obsessed with you that did not have the ability to really have the strength, right, to address some of these issues. Therefore, this would be somebody who would either have like addiction issues, fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, insecurity for sure. And with the Love or Ace of Cups in the reverse, there's an issue with regards to love. I think it's unrequited love. But I also feel like this person may confuse being obsessed with somebody or having like jealousy with actual love when it doesn't seem to me like they know how to express love to begin with, right? 10 of Pentacles to clarify the King of Rings. So this King of Pentacles could be pretty well off. This person wants to help the Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles energy, but also feels like she would provide hope or help him in some way. With the Page of Swords, this person has been watching the feminine energy, I think, to try to figure out if she's single and if now is a good time to reapproach. Tell me about this Knight of Wands, please. This Knight of Wands over here has the Devil in the reverse, and this person wants to come back into your life. They may be working to get some toxicity cleared from their social circle. This could be somebody who feels like they need to kind of clear out some of the issues in their life before they approach you. There may be somebody who is really jealous of you, or this is talking about their friend being really jealous of them. Let go of control issues. I think this is probably more for the masculine, but this could also be for the feminine if she's got, pretty strong boundaries up. Chemistry. Well, you guys definitely have some passion. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. We have finances and career. So, yeah, definitely the financial situation is impacting what's going on. I feel like it's created delays here, but we do have heart to heart conversations. This person's going to come in, they want to have a conversation with you and talk about what went wrong, what they've been up to, and how they want to do right by you going forward. All right, I hope you enjoyed the reading. I'm possibly going to come right back and do another one for you guys. I might just check in on the kitties and see how they're doing. I hope you enjoyed the reading and that it provided some additional insights for you and that you have a wonderful rest of your day. See you later.